There was once again a full house in the Millantor Stadium in Hamburg, the home ground of St. Pauli, currently third from bottom. Their opponent Schalke, with new coach, old and new coach, Ralf Rangnick in his second spell with Schalke. This his very first game. Schalke 10th in the table, but still not away from the relegation spots. They're only 5 points ahead of St. Pauli, who are third from bottom. So this game of massive importance for both sides, and there was almost a goal in the opening 2 minutes. Raul against the bar. Hervedus feels he should have done better. Once again, the ball crossed over by Farfan. Not the best of defending from St. Pauli. Lucky not to go behind. 1 minute later, Schalke through the middle yet again. This time, referee Aytekin says no to the Schalke fans' claims for a penalty. Ball made contact, but outside the area. And anyway, the decision had already been given. In the 10th minute, Schalke starting off at a furious pace. Bam Johan curling his shot goalwards, but not quite enough curl on it to beat goalkeeper Pliquet. The St. Pauli fans knew that their home side, with a terrible home record, needed to improve against Schalke. And they were dismayed on 26 minutes when Raul scored his 12th of the season. The St. Pauli defence caught ball watching, but look at the way Raul runs from the back of the defence. That was a training ground goal. Great cross, fabulous header, super goal, 1-0 Schalke. Very little up to this point seen of the home side. Crippled, of course, by injury, but Bartels hammering in a tremendous shot. Neuer had it covered, but that gave the St. Pauli home fans at least some hope. Shortly before half-time, a mistake in midfield. Raul, the old fox who came from Real Madrid, going close at half-time. Raul's goal separating the two sides. The St. Pauli fans, of course, among the best in the country. They always support their sides right to the end, and they thought that was the equaliser on 65 minutes. But to the complete and utter dismay, the referee's assistant disallowed it. It's the old story about passive and active offside. When Kruz's free kick comes across, Neuer is put off by Ball. Ball's wearing number 17. He sprints forward, the goalkeeper stops because he thinks Ball's going to get something on it. He doesn't. Stanislavski, the coach for St. Pauli, absolutely enraged. But I think the referee or his assistant just about got it right. Well, St. Pauli were stunned. They were fast asleep. Farfan, 1 minute later, into the middle. Draxler, the 17-year-old, grabs his first goal of his Bundesliga career. So within 60 seconds, instead of drawing level, the home side found themselves 2-0 down. And indeed, there was worse to come. Only 1 minute later, a 1-2 between Edu and Farfan. Farfan brought down by Kalla. He'd been shown the yellow card already, and that left referee Denise Aytekin with no alternative but to send Kalla off. Kalla only in the side because of the tragic broken leg suffered by Moritz Foltz in training. It never rains, but it pours, as St. Pauli indeed know. But the 10 men struggled manfully. A good shot, blasted goalwards. That's Chelstaki. Great save from the Schalke and Germany goalkeeper Manu Neuer in his 150th game in the Bundesliga. Then on 78 minutes, it was all over for St. Pauli. A disgraceful tackle by Finn Bartels. How he's amazed at being sent off, that really defies description. The second dismissal, that was the most rustic of challenges. Bartels goes off. The home side down to 9 men, and that was virtually the end end of the game, because the referee's assistant on the far side of the field had been hit by an object thrown from the crowd. Absolute madness. And there we see that is criminal assault. There is no place for that in any stadium anywhere in the world. With 90 seconds of normal time to go, referee Denise Aytekin decides that that is just about it. Tempers were boiling. Certainly there was massive frustration amongst the St. Pauli fans. It was not Schalke's fault. It was a fair approach to the game by Schalke. And indeed, the decisions taken by referee Denise Aytekin, they may have been controversial. Stanislavski may have disagreed, but they were correct.